And welcome back to our marquee matchup of the evening. SputnikKobra, we have the oh my goodness, I cannot speak. The Seattle Beholders versus the Kangorillaz here on VRML 1. And you know, I've been to Seattle once. I grew up on the East Coast. I've always been on the East Coast when I was really young. We lived in LA for like 3 months or something. I went to Seattle once, to record an EP with the drummer for Queensryche, Scott Rockenfield. He was the producer. And it was a lot of fun. He was a really nice guy. The EP is terrible, but it was a fantastic experience.
Give me that. I want to listen to it.
I mean, I can. I actually played it on my Monday show just a few weeks ago.
I'm sure I've heard some of it.
You may have, maybe not. As Jinx or Gen X with 5. Count them 5 community subs as we're going to get started here in round 1. You see Seattle Beholders on the left in orange, Shepard, Goran, Aviant, and Kangorillaz on the right in blue, Leverage, Wit, Speedy, V, and Kaznaz. As Kaz gets stunned up there on the far side, picked off here by Goran, and we'll turn it around. No longer Goran Jr. Goran has graduated to Goran
Senior? Goran?
No, just Goran.
Goran of no lineage?
And
that's going to be...
We'll get the first goal.
That's going to be 2 points on the board, so starting off strong right now is going to be the Seattle Beholders. A new name to the league, Gen X. Is it Gen X? Is it Jinx?
Yeah,
I actually spoke to them the other day. I didn't clarify.
Yeah, there's actually been a debate about that today, sir. I thought it was Jinx. Some others think it's Gen X. So we're now officially requesting clarification in front of everybody. As Speedy V, nice pass across the Leverage, a nice disc movement here from Kang to move into the offensive zone. Kaz on the back line. Kaz sending this one in, hit Speedy V. Oh, look at that chain. Look how fast they moved after that. They picked it up, but will be recovered here by Speedy V on the far side under pressure and just backs it all the way out. That's a very Kang move there from Speedy. Goes up to Wit. Wit now going to start backing it up a little bit. And yeah, it is Jinx. In fact, the Speedy V will send it in for the 2. Tied up a minute and a half in.
And that's Kangorillaz. It's that slow, methodical movement. They get their way in the bubble. They get their passes. And Speedy V's going to put it in for 2. And the man himself, the man of the hour, has confirmed that it is Jinx.
So 2 minutes off the clock. Seattle Beholders. Aviant. Juking around here. Aviant, I remember the Beholders from past seasons, though they don't have the history on the website. I know this logo. I know I've casted this team, at least the team name, that team logo in previous seasons. I'm pretty sure it was the Beholders at the time as well. And interesting to see them now with this roster. That's a big turnover there. We'll get it sent all the way out. Was looking for the cloud shot. Not going to happen, sir. And, ooh, Aviant not able to get the grab. Falls this one up to the ceiling. Now picks it off. Big pass across there to Goran. Not Junior, sending that one in. Big setup. We'll get it in for the 2. Puts his team up by 2.
A little bit of a flourish at the end on that drive towards the goal, so now will find its way in. It's only a 2-point game. We saw earlier G2X and Power. It's a relatively slow, methodical game. I think we'll see a lot of that in this one, at least from Kang. So now with possession, Kaznaz is going to send that one right down to Speedy. Speedy has an opportunity ahead and one cross. Going to send that one forward to Leverage. Leverage looking to make something happen, sending that one cross as this defense gets back into the bubble. And Kangorillaz is opting to send that one back out, trying to get a little bit of a breather.
Uh-oh. We'll get that one picked off. Set out. And no one's able to grab it. Shepard looking to track it down here on the near side. 2 will not happen. Instead, too many stuns. Leverage with the pickup. Sending that one back. Trying to get it to Kaznaz. Will shovel it, but nobody there in that far side trap. So it'll be Shepard. What was that bounce? Was that a bad bounce, or am I just goofy? Speedy V moving it up. Going to Kaznaz. Kaznaz looking for a cut. Doesn't have one. Goes back to Speedy. Cut's only just arriving. Leverage and Wit on the near side, although will be turned over again. Sent back to mid. Through mid. Picked up by the defense again. Kaznaz.
And that one will bounce through the stack. We'll find possession, so Wit now with it. And Kangorillaz will slow it down. They opt to get these cuts, and the nice little movement from Leverage back to Wit, but Wit's going to send that one right into the head of that goal. He's still in possession of Kangorillaz. Kangorillaz now looking to drive this one into the bubble behind the goal, and that one will be good. So Leverage will find that angle, able to recover that. It's a tie game. So, we see a lot faster play from Beholders. Beholders, as you said, is a newer team, this newer roster. It's a nice surprise. I was talking to Jinx, and I was talking to him. I said, I think one of the best surprises of Season 5 is to see Shepard back in Master. Never would have expected that. Congrats to Shepard Shepard's been a long-time player, and it's great to see him playing at the high level again.
It is indeed. As Witt's going to send them across. Speedy V turning it around. Going to Leverage. Leverage has Witt near side. No, he's going to go near side. Center there to Kaznaz. Going to go back. Avian, though, gets a touch on it. Kaz gets it back. Both goalies and Leverage are all stunned out. Everybody in the goal was stunned out. You just saw hands waving as if they mattered, and they did not. Halfway through, it's a 2-point lead to Kang.
Slow and methodical. So Kangorillaz, if they can play to their strength is maintaining the pace of a game. And they are seeming
methodical.
Yes, they are seeming to maintain this pace, and it's mainly, one of the key like attributes of Leverage's play and the way that he plays with his teams. So now Witt with possession, they're gonna kind of take their time under pressure though. Witt needs to get rid of it. We'll send that one cross to Kaznaz. Kaznaz will get pounced on, but not able to complete that pass to their teammate as it now is in the bubble. The goalie looking to get it. The goalie missing it. Has Stack coming through. Witt has an angle off the backboard. That one's good. So now in the lead by 4 points is Kangorillaz. Kangorillaz able to get down court, able to get past that goalie and find that open goal opportunity.
Why is the chat laughing?
Maybe because the goalie missed it. Maybe they're laughing at the misfortune of that goalie.
Is that what they're laughing at? I'm not.
I believe so.
Because I must have missed the. Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Witt. 26 meters out from the tube, hits the 3. They're up by 7.
So Leverage, Witt, Speedy V, they're all long time players. Shepard, just as long time of a player as the 3 players from Kangorillaz. Kaznaz coming along later in the life of the game when he played combat and then made the transition to arena. So some back and forth.
What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right here, but it might be successful as they get that one through the tube. Shot opportunity. That one's going to be wide, but looking to pick it up, but not able to get it will be their teammate out of the bubble. That shot's not going to be on target from Goran. So now they're trying to change the pace, but a little frantic play and they'll lose possession. There's another chance for Kangorillaz. That Stack is going to be slow, but finding possession is going to be Speedy V, and they don't have to play fast. They just have to play at their pace, and they can control these games.
I know this is not the time, but when they were going the back and forth there on the start of that play, all I could hear was like Michael and Dwight going parkour, 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 parkour. I'm sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. Nah, somebody just went up. I know what they were going for. It's just I wasn't expecting it, and that's all I could hear. Witt handling this one. They're up by 9 right now. And because of that, they'll never do it again. And I'm sorry. It just looked funny. Witt sending it up in the hands of Kaz. Only because it's new, right? Only because it's new.
I have no.
Set up. Witt ducks one. Ooh, off the post. Gets it back and then self-clears.
Maybe trying to find that back pass opportunity, but that's going to be wide of their teammate. Though no one able to get it just yet. Down at the floor in the trap will be picked up by Leverage. Leverage looking for maybe a back pass, looking for something, trying to avoid that defensive player. We'll find that back pass to Kaznaz. So once again, Kangorillaz finds possession. They're going to slow it down, sending that cross pass to Speedy. Speedy sending that back pass. So, we talked about this in the previous matchup as we compared these teams to Kangorillaz, and Kangorillaz is just a master of setting a pace, maintaining possession, and the king of back passing.
I mean, look at this. They're slowing it down. They're playing so slow. It's it's like Kang brought 3v3 into the 4v4. Nah says no. Nah says nah. Tries to get someone set away. Leverage picks it up. A bunch of stuns coming out. Kaz with the recovery. Sends it up into the void. We'll get it picked off and sent away, but into the hands of Kaznaz again. Who now is up to Speedy. Speedy to Love. Love back to Speedy. Speedy not able to play it. This one's loose. Near side wall. Picked off by Who clears that one out. This one's out all the way. Going to the blue bubble. The chain is in. The chain is in. Oh, it's off of the head. I didn't see who it hit, but it's out of the bubble again. Collected by Aviance, who's going to have to back that one out, sending it back in. Good read there by Kaz. Cannot get it out of the bubble. It's off the boot. And will get it in for the 2, bringing them back within 7. But there's only going to be 40 seconds on the clock. That is too little, too late. Round 1 will be in the hands of Kang.
So I apparently got some messages from Newt that I just saw now, and I guess. So 30 seconds left on the clock. This is obviously going to be the first round going to Kangorillaz. But Beholders started off with some good initial energy in that first round. They just got to find some momentum and carry that into the second round. But Kangorillaz really just with this slow, methodical play, continuing to control the pace. And Beholders has to go into the second round looking to disrupt that. So now with possession, Speedy has opportunity behind the goal. He's going to send that one to that cut in front. And bringing that one in is going to be Kaznaz with a little bit of a flourish and a duck and placing that one softly in that bottom pocket.
Softly in that bottom pocket.
Softly into the bottom pocket.
Softly into the bottom pocket. 9-point victory there. 2 came in round 1. Pretty indeed. Indeed.
Like picture perfect.
Is
this like you don't have to do any touch up on the mobile, like on the picture editor? It's just perfect.
Picasso.
It's Picasso. It's some cubism.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know what cubism is?
I'm familiar with the term, but I was never into that kind of art.
Abstract art.
It was never my thing.
Cubism's cool stuff.
Like it never clicked. You know what I mean? Like I can look at it and go, like I know something is being said, but I have no idea what. You know what I mean? Like I can recognize if they're speaking, but I don't understand the language.
Fair enough. But you understand this language. You understand the language of Echo Arena.
Oh yeah.
Would you say you're fluent in it?
I would think so.
Would you say
maybe that's just my ego?
Mother's tongue fluency?
Mother tongue. Yes.
Mother tongue? Well, yeah. I guess I added a possessive to that. But going into this, it's going to be Kang really controlling the pace of the first round. And Beholders has the ability, they have this skill. They just need to find a way to play around this Kangorillaz team, which they haven't had much experience with. But as we go into the second round, we can see what the Beholders have in store for us.
I like how Newt put that. Dimwi reads a poem and understands he is in fact reading a poem. That's exactly, yes. You understand me completely. As what a stop there, Shepard. Some poetry of his own. That was weak. Wit on the nest, sending that one in. Hit Speedy V. Back to Wit. One more pass. Loveridge with a little flourish.
A little bit of a flourish. What if we just did a cast completely in haikus?
I literally couldn't.
You think Palador could do it?
Probably.
You think the puns? You think the skill with puns translates?
I think I would get annoyed in trying to pull it off as Wit. Big stop, big send in, big hit. 5-point lead, 1 minute in, 2 Kangorillaz. But I think I would be annoyed and try to pull that off. I feel like Palador would relish the opportunity to pull that off.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have to like set up a special casting day for haikus. So now with possession will be Aviant. Aviant sending that one left to follow-up pass along the floor.
Palador's here.
Palador's here?
He's here.
Where is he?
He's in chat. Echo Arena VRML. Pull what off now? He asked. So doing a whole cast in haikus. Yeah.
And 3 question marks.
You know what, Spot?
What? Oh, that might be off.
Oh, it's in. Oh, wow. No, it's not. Wow, my angle, it was in. I cannot believe that didn't go in. My camera angle said it was in. I swear.
I believe it, and that one's going to be off the geo up to the ceiling. This is a chance for Beholders. Looking at that forward possession will be Goran. Open goal opportunity, and that's the 3 points that they need. 8 minutes on the clock. We're just into the second round. Beholders can find this momentum. They need to just find a way to stop Kang from controlling the pace of this game. So they really just have to play breakneck and try and disrupt it.
Yeah, phenomenal goal there. Very necessary goal for the Seattle Beholders. Loveridge sending him through mid. Will be all the way. Oh, the bounce is not good. Keeps it away from the offense and does turn over. Aviant with the clear in for the bounce. Sends that one away from their stacks. They have to recover here on the far side. Nah, gets there first. Sends this one in. Hits Aviant. Aviant. What's he going to do? Goes back to Nah. Oh. Ooh,
that looked good, though. That was some good play from the Beholders. So the Beholders will capitalize off that drive. And they're going to tie this up. So this second round's looking more favorable for them if they can continue this pace. They're maybe finding ways to work around this Kangorillaz defense and offense. So now possession to Kangorillaz. Let's see if they can answer in kind.
That's good. Kaz again. Far side trap there. Chain pulls it off. I'm not sure what happened there, but they got it easy. Nah, bringing it in. Nah. 2 points. They're up 7-5 over the Kangorillaz. 3 minutes in.
Nice place. Nicely placed shot. Nicely done by the Beholders. So the Beholders, I think they're onto something. They now have the lead for the first time in this series. 6 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. The QB once again will be Kangorillaz. Quick slap coming through from that QB. Nice relay through the tube. Speedy V looking for any opportunities. Has an opportunity, but that defensive player is shutting down that pass opportunity for the moment being. And they will get that one off to Wit, but Wit's got no momentum. He's got no passes. And he's not going to make that drive towards goal. So he's going to opt to send that one right back to Kaznaz. Kaznaz back to Wit. Wit off the shield. Wit now behind the goal. Speedy driving that one in. So that's 2 more points. This is a tie game once again.
This one, you know, Kang has an exceptional amount of experience on their team. You know, Seattle Beholders has a lot of experience in Shepherd. You know, and that's nothing against Goran, Aviant, and Nah, obviously, certainly. But we're talking very, very long time players here in Leverage, Wit, Speedy, and Shepherd. Kaz as well, actually. Though Kaz, I'm pretty sure pretty sure Kaz was a combat convert. As an Aviant,
yes.
Sending this one in, Speedy V will get it picked off. But the level of experience here on the side of Kang, oh, shot there goes just wide. I mean, ultimately, if Kang wins, that's going to be what wins it. You know, it's not ability, it's not talent, it's not skill, it's not knowledge of the game. It's just that experience. But, you know, it gives you, it's just kind of give you, it's able to give you an edge this point in the game's lifespan. As that's going to be slap out of the bubble. Aviant with the recovery, sending that one up, goes to Goran and wants to bring it in, goes for the cut. Nobody's there. Will be an incidental self clear out of the bubble.
That will be a clear from Wit through the tube. Kang has no stacks. They have that forward player, but will this? They'll get to it. Apparently, there'll be enough stuns to lock up that defense. They won't be able to recover. That's an open goal opportunity. Speedy will be able to put that one in. So I didn't think Speedy would have the time to get to that disc, but credit to Kang's transitionary play. They're able to lock up all those stacks, not allow them to get back on defense. And great play from Kangorillaz.
Now, Aviant there, sending it up near side. Somehow we got 3. Oh, no, it's onward VRML 2 and 3. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, how do we have 3 channels going right now? Onward's running. There's a whole bunch of VRML going on right now. Leverage. Sending that one up. Far side, Aviant is there to collect. Aviant turning it back around. Nice turnaround. 2-point lead here to Kangorillaz. Beholders had a lead earlier, and there it is. Oh, Goran finds the opportunity. What happened? I don't know. Kang left the goal open. That is rare. Goran gets it in for the 3. They're back up by 1. 4 minutes to go.
Now I want a steak. We were already talking about getting Uber Eats before this, and curse Uber Eats for giving me a fraudulent coupon code. But now with possession will be Kaznaz sending that one right. And a nice relay, well, at least an attempted relay. There's no momentum, there's no speed from Kangorillaz to find that possession down court. It will bounce around mid, be picked up by Leverage. So once again in possession. Kangorillaz looking to drive this one forward now along the floor. Kaznaz is going to drive this in by himself, sending that one in for 2 more points. Now in the lead by 1 point is Kangorillaz. Kangorillaz wants to seal this series in 2. Beholders don't want to let that happen.
They do not. They absolutely do not. They want to take this one in 3. And it would be quite the mark in your first week as a team to be able to take on a name like Kangorillaz. Even though the roster's changed quite a bit, it's still a notable name. These are still notable players. As that's a send into the kind of ugly bounce there. After recovered here, Leverage, no, to be Wit with the pickup. Is Wit now backing it out. Moving across the far side. Looking for an in. That's some good coverage there from Nah. Ultimately gets that pass off to Leverage. Fewer than 3 minutes to go here. As Leverage back to Wit. They're gonna run some clock here before they pull this. Oh no, Leverage loses the handle. Nah picks it off, sends it out. Can they capitalize on it? The chain is away. They've got it picked up. Aviant. Oh, not able to. Shepherd with the shot. Hits it. What a play. They're up by 2.
He just looked like he underhanded lobbed that one towards the goal. That's 14 meters a second. I don't know if that was the speed it had after it hit the post. No, because it would have halved it to 7 meters a second. Excellent play from Shepherd. Good peace of mind. Good placement. credit to the Beholders right now. They're up by 2 points, 2 minutes on the clock. It's crunch time right now in the second round.
That was absolutely phenomenal. As Rocker says, the one place the goalie could not get. This tells you how well that place was. Big turnover here, Aviant. Loses the handle. Disc is loose. Will turn back over. Wit with the recovery. Although the chain, it turned back around. They were in transition there, so it turns around again. Shepard sending them out. It's all the way into the bubble here. They have a chain in. No, it's got to be Wit getting there first instead. Flings it. There's a bunch of orange bodies around. Kaznash tries to get it away. Shepard touches it. Speedy, though, with the recovery again. Minute and a half to go here. Kang is down by 2, currently in possession. They did take round 1. If Seattle Beholders win this round, we'll go to a round 3. If Kang wins a round, the game is over. As Wit sends it in the near side, too. That one's out and in. Shepard, nice shield on Kaz. The Wit's going to get it picked up. Sends this one across. Look for the cut. Aviant tries to pull it through the shield, still gets it recovered, and that's a nice slap, though, there from Speedy. Send it back in. Wit's nearby, gets by the orange player. Kaz goes back to Wit. They're going to have to play it off the near side wall. Wit will slap it back, trying to get a reset here, though nobody's in the area. Disc is loose on the far side. A minute to go here. Down to the floor here at mid in the valley. A slap there from Aviant. Stays in the zone. Kaz mishandles it. Unbelievable. Speedy V with the pickup. 53 seconds. Up to Leverage. Cross the Wit. They're attacking the bubble now. Wit cannot get a grab. That's off of the head. They're turning it around now. Seattle Beholders send it out. That's a clear. They're going to chase after it. And the defense is going to get there first. Kang back in possession. 38 seconds to go. Sputnik.
Crucial right now with this clear through, but they're not fast enough. Kang actually might get it at the wall. Nice slap through by that defense, but now at the wall will be picked up by Kang. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Wit with possession. Wit looking at ceiling. I mean, has to make that long pass, and that one will be through to Speedy V. Speedy V with the drive down below the goal. And making miscommunication there off the head of the teammate. Not able to get hands on it. So now 15 seconds and counting. Still in possession is Kangorillaz. Down by 2 points. Up to the ceiling. Kazdaz looking for an opportunity. Sending that one cross. And the dunk is not going to go in. So able to get this out as a defense. They're going to take this second round. That's going to be a slap into the goal, but that was on target, but not enough. So we're going to be going into a third round.
Wow. The Seattle Beholders hang on by a thread and take this one 13-11 over Kangorillaz. A notable round victory. We have a very interesting round 3 in store for you. So here's what's going to happen.
Behold. What's going to happen?
Behold. I'll put my notes away.
Wait, are we in camera? I'm just scratching my head right now. What happened?
I'll put my notes away. We're just gonna fly with this one. This is gonna be a good third round. So I'm putting the call out, guys. This is one of those games. This is one of those games you want to be here for. You want to get your friends in here. You want to say, hey, this is one of those games to not miss. Don't miss this. Dimwit literally threw his notes away. He never does that. They're not that useful, honestly.
I feel like they're just a prop. I don't feel like
they're not a prop. It's how I track the scoring, actually. That's really all I'm doing with it. I'm tracking scoring and any feedback for like past stuff. So yeah, original saying darn, that was intense. I thought I used a different language. I agree, it was intense. I'm more excited for this third round than I thought I was gonna. I was not expecting a third round. I'm gonna be honest.
I wasn't either. This Seattle Beholders team has really changed it up. No one expected them to be here, and they're proving that they deserve to be here. They're challenging and keeping up with Kangorillaz. They may take this series. It's still anyone's game, but as this third round begins, that's going to be headbutted by the Beholders. Slap out coming through, maybe on that defense, but now picked up by Nod, now behind the hole, and that's going to be good. Avian finishing that one off. Is it Avian? Is it Avian?
Tomato, tomato? I don't know.
Avian.
I do not know. That's going to be your first goal there of round 3. Aviant, his debut in Master Tier this season, scores that goal on the Kangorillaz. That is a career highlight, I will say. Your first goal on a team of this pedigree. As Wit on the near side. As Kangorillaz are immediately through mid, right there. Wit sending it back. There to leverage back to Wit. And nice. I mean, this is what they do. It's just the passing. They're gonna get you tired on defense. They're gonna make you cross your lanes. You're gonna blow a coverage, and just like that, they get the defense behind the play, and they bring it in for a goal. You see that? I mean, that's the moment the defense overcommits. The moment one defender overcommits on the play there, Kangorillaz attack the bubble and get it in. It's unbelievable.
Good play by Kangorillaz. So just over a minute off the clock. Now with possession will be Avian. Avian going to the ceiling. Trying to pull out that Kangorillaz player deep into their half. That one will be sent through, but that one's going to be just a little wide of its target. Looking to recover it will be the Beholders, able to get possession, sending that one across. That pass not going to be on target, and that's going to be slapped through by Kangorillaz, but still, I don't want to say sloppy play, but I feel like both teams are still trying to get their bearings, but that wasn't sloppy. Excellent cut by Na. Excellent pass by Avian. Some great looking plays that we've seen from the Beholders so far, and can't wait to see more of them this season.
Indeed, as it's going to be a 2-point lead here to the Seattle Beholders. 2 minutes off the season. Yeah, 2 minutes off. Oh my goodness, 2 minutes off the clock.
2 minutes off the season.
Yeah, I have no idea what that sentence meant. I hope I'm okay. Leverage. I don't know. Leverage. Back to Kaznos there at mid. As Zen Mom gifting a tier 1 sub to Heatstroke. Thank you, Zen Mom. Of course, Zenith was on. Oh, shot there goes wide. Zenith was notably on Kangorillaz last season. Has now moved on to where did Zenith move on to? I don't remember actually. He's not on Ace, right? No.
He's on Ocean, and that's going to be good. Goran, 53 meters out, and this is exactly. I mean, those shots are fantastic, but the defensive stop that allowed that to happen is exactly what Beholders started doing in the second round, found success, and now they're challenging this Kangorillaz team. They're up by 5. They're not allowing Kangorillaz to take their time, to breathe, to get set up, and to find their ways around their defense. So credit to the Beholders adjusting in kind, adjusting on demand, and finding ways to beat this Kangorillaz offense.
Kangorillaz, once again, just move through mid like it's nothing. I'm now going to start cycling the disc around. You see how aggressive the Beholders defense is getting right now, and that they got to be careful about that. But they're feeling really good right now. Leverage over to Wit, and that's why. That's why you have to be careful. You have to remember the Kangorillaz offense relies on an aggressive defense. That's what they want from you, because the moment one of you ever commit, that's what they do.
Yeah, but you got to play aggressively against them, so that they can't get comfortable. It's a double-edged sword, right? So sometimes they win and sometimes they lose. But right now, they're not winning. They're down by 3 points. So if this Beholders team, while I say that as the Kangorillaz now move into the bubble, nice cut in front, give and go. Wit back to Leverage in front of the goal to finish it off. So maybe here we see Kangorillaz changing the pace as well and reacting to what they see the adjustments that Beholders are doing. But this is some great Echo Arena. You see a lot of changes, a lot of strategical changes live in front of us, and just some great decision-making for both teams.
And a quick pass there, nice relay all the way down. Yeah, well, my camera angle made it look a lot closer than it was, but it was a relay. They were looking for Gnaw down deep, but did not connect on it. And it's in back of the hands of Kangorillaz. Nice stun there on Speedy, but Leverage gets it, sends it into the near side tube. They have to get the chain together to trace it down, but it will be the defense there with it halfway through this third round. Nah, with it there, under assault by Wit. Nah, sending it back to Shepard on the back line. Shepard trying to get that one to Goran. Goran not able to get there. Bounce is not good. Oh, somehow Nah comes away with that one, sends it up into the hands of Kaz. Kaz back to Nah. Nah, now sending it up. That's a long heave. Will be off the nest. Bounces to the near side wall. Goran there, stunned out by Leverage. Picked up by Speedy, who sends it over to Kaz, who's looking for the clear for that chain. Chain, though, got split up for some reason. Greening bounce on the bubble. We'll turn over again here to the Seattle Beholders, who cleared out once again.
And that one will be sent along the floor, so Kangorillaz looking for that cut. That one's going to be behind its target, though, but looking to recover will be Kangorillaz under pressure against that slap back. That one's a bounce off the Geo. Still a chance for Kangorillaz to recover. A lot of slap passing. A lot of kind of just not really thought through slap passing. They're just hitting it to hit it, and sometimes they're coming away with it, so it's so far been a sound strategy. But right now with possession is Kangorillaz along the wall. They're going to send that back. They need to find that spacing. You can see this defense starting to pressure, and they will get possession. They're going to send that one down through the tube. They have a long open shot opportunity. That one's to be sent through, but not going to be good enough. It's going to be picked up by the King.
You know what possession time looks like right now? Kangorillaz have double possession time of the Beholders. Double. Uh-oh. Is it going to pay off here? Ooh, goes off the head of Shepard. Goes in for the 2. Kangorillaz have finally found themselves back in the lead here in the third round. Took them a while Oh, yeah, possession right now heavily favored. 11 minutes to 5.5 minutes in favor of Kangorillaz. That is unbelievable possession time.
Well, it just shows how much time Kangorillaz will waste to get in. Well, you can call it wasting time. You can call it controlling the pace of the game. But nonetheless, they do spend a lot of time with the disc in their hands, and that one will be an interception sent back towards the goal. Goalie may not have been expecting that, but able to finally get a hand on it, send that almost out. Will be back in the hands of the Beholders. So now with possession to Avian along the floor to not looking for an opportunity. Has one along the floor behind goal. Going to send that one up to Goran. Goran's going to send that one cross. So excellent passing play, and that one's going to be excellently placed by Avian. So back in the lead by 1 is Beholders. Beholders, they came to play. Season 5, they're making a statement, and they're doing it in this. Is this still the first? This is still the first week.
Yep, we're still in week 1, though the end of week 1. It is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling that tooth did a number on me. Farside wet back to Azaz. When it was Friday, I thought it was. I was utterly convinced it was Thursday. It's leverage over the speedy as they right there. Kang moves through mid like it's nothing, and then they set up shop in the offensive zone. And it's just, they do it like, you know what I mean? Like, they do not get contested through mid. What do they do? Is it just competent passing? Is it the formation? Big setup here. Lovers bringing it in. Look for one more. No, goes in. Hits it for the 2. They're back in the lead.
I mean, this could easily go to overtime. 2 minutes left. We're going to have a timeout, so I don't... Can you tell me who took that timeout?
Pretty sure it was Beholders. I saw one of their players by the podium. We'll see in a moment on the stream. It was Kang. In fact,
maybe they're gonna try and ice their opponents. That's something that they used to do a lot. Season 1, season 2.
What? No, they just had technical issues.
Oh yeah. I mean, they used to throw that technical timeout around so much.
You know, it was never explicitly said, but Kangorillaz are probably a big part of the reason the timeout is now just a timeout.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We all knew. Everyone knew what was going on.
And Beholders recognizing this, maybe Shepard, Shepard's been around for a while. They're continuing to boost. Beholders are not allowing. They're not trying to allow this Kangorillaz team to play the mental game, to try and ice them out, to try and slow down their momentum, or to throw, any type of a wrench in their gear. Cogs. I forgot that phrase of speech, but Kang's up by 1 point, but yet they're gonna call the timeout. So it's kind of interesting play.
Interesting indeed, and this is you know what Kang is really doing right now. They're providing us with a little bit extra suspense because they noticed that we're not at 3 digits in the viewers department yet, despite how good this game is. They're like, you know what we should do? With 2 minutes left on the clock in a 1-point game, just take a timeout and allow the casters to lean on their voices and personalities to encourage everybody to bring all their friends in to watch the end of this game, because this is Echo Arena.
Are you really gonna use that line right now? you really gonna use that line? But I agree. Like, this is a great matchup, and shame on the audience. The audience that is here, I bestow honor upon you. But this is a great match. It's a shame that so many people are missing out, and this really can give you a lot of insight into what defines the master level play, both strategically and the mental aspects of the game. You see Rock, you're talking in chat. Rock, you're saying there's a lot of mental warfare, psychological warfare, and you see it from Kang. Kang will try and play every avenue to find that advantage. And, whether it's a technical timeout when they didn't have technical issues, whether I don't want to debate the sportsmanship of that. I mean, they've always been consummate players, sportsmen, and that's what we've always expected from Kang. And thank you, C. Jason. Thank you so much. What's going on over there, Dimmy? They're taking their
Barnes
time.
says Seattle should. Yeah, they're taking the full 5. Seattle should call out a timeout when Kangs is done for a reverse mind game. And you know what? We're still not at 100, so yeah, do it. Do it. I dare you.
I love Echo Arena. I love Ready at Dawn. Thank you, Ready at Dawn. Special thanks to Ready at Dawn. I feel like we don't say that enough.
Special thanks to Ready at Dawn.
Special thanks to Ready at Dawn. But I mean, come on, Kang. Like, how long does it take to formulate a strategy? This is what Rocker was talking about. This is this psychological warfare. They have what, a maximum of 5 minutes they can use? I forgot.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Timeouts are 5 minutes, and right now it looks like we're only at 4 minutes. This is the longest 5 minutes ever. I swear. I swear.
And shout out to Woosh in chat for being. Woosh always bees true. Woosh is always true to himself, and you see it in chat. All right. Calm down, Woosh. I love Rad.
What's FW?
I don't know.
Y'all. Forward, forewarn.
No, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it.
Word.
Don't. I know what it is. I'm not saying it on purpose.
Is it bad words? Oh, it's bad words.
No, it's good words.
This is G
And
rated.
with that, 2 minutes on the clock. 1 point lead to Kangorillaz in this third round. Kangorillaz versus Seattle Beholders. Seattle Beholders continuing to impress and amaze, but can they come back from this 1 point deficit? We saw them, rally back in the second round and take the second round, force this third one. So now with possession, we Nadash losing it to one of the players of Kangorillaz. Will be a slap through as these stacks look to form around mid. Kangorillaz will have this advantage. They have an open goal as a defense. Will recover now with this drive towards the goal. Loveridge not able to find their teammate though, because that one's going to bounce out towards the backline player.
Arrow, I think you misinterpreted what might have been said. We're gonna have to talk about that. Leverage sends it in for the 2. He wasn't calling somebody that. He was. We might. I think that there may be a misunderstanding here. Leverage gets that one in. 3 point lead. It's funny though.
I didn't see it. Shout out to Aeronite.
I would clarify, but I'm not going to. He wasn't using it like dimwits. Like he wasn't. That's not how he meant it. Shepard sending this one up into the hands of Nah. 1 minute to go here, less than a minute. Then it's turned over. Wit with it. There's a 3 point lead here to the Kangorillaz. They could do it with 2 goals, the Beholders, but they have to score one of those goals right now. And now to the far side, Nah sending it up. Gorin bringing it in. Oh, the placement. They do it with 1-2. They're only down by 1. They're gonna have about how much time? Less than 20 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
Less than 20 seconds. I mean, they can still do this. They can take this game. But talk about a rocket of a shot at close range from Gorin and getting that one in the top pocket. Excellent play from Gorin. Excellent play from the Seattle Beholders. So 18 seconds left. Quick slap pass by Kangorillaz. You see that stack from the Beholders go way past that disc carrier. So now Kangorillaz maybe they take the open shot, but that one's gonna be. That's it. I didn't think Wick could hit those. Wick can hit those. Wick can still do it. Wick used to have one of the best shots back in the day, and he still does. And with that, that's gonna be Kang taking this in 3 rounds. Excellent game to both teams.
Wow. Just wow. Whoosh, calm down. Wow, what a game. Kangorillaz 15-11 in round 3. That's a victory.
That is a victory.
In case you weren't aware.
But, we've seen this new Seattle Beholders team, and behold, they've come to play. This is only the first week. I can't wait to see more of them, and I'm really excited.
Also, apologies to Aeronite. I totally did not mean to throw him under the bus like that. I totally did. I absolutely did, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. It was me. It wasn't Arrow. It was me.
All right, Woosh.
Calm down.
All right.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? For the record, Aeronite is awesome. Okay, for anyone who has any question about that, Aeronite's Yeah, you probably owe Aeronite a lot. You don't even know it. You don't even know it.
I owe him everything. I love Aeronite.
Indeed. So, Wonder, what's your thoughts? Just kidding. That sounded so rude.
Mean, dude.
I did not mean it like that.
Hit the button.
No, don't hit the button yet.
Hit the button. All right, then do the
Maybe we should hit
outro.
the button.
Do the outro.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you everybody for joining us. We're done. That was the last one we were doing. We're just doing the 3 here. So I've been SirDimwi. That was the illustrious SputnikKobra, and of course the incomparable Wonder T-Man on the cameras. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Brush your friggin' teeth.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.